What is going on, guys? This is Jay Kraft with the Facebook group All Around Pickers Lounge, coming at you again with another Small Questions, Big Answers. And today's one is going to be a lot funner than the one that we had last week regarding Confederate flags. Go back and watch that if you missed it. It's a doozy. This week's question, though, comes in from Naomi. She says, just wondering what kind of info I have to give eBay when I call them to request an increase. So Naomi had gotten hit with the good old "you have reached your maximum seller limits" message to her inbox. Now, what's going to happen when you start selling on eBay is that you're going to have very, very tight restrictions. And I know this wasn't packaged into the question, but I felt that this was going to be a good opportunity to talk about it. When you first start on eBay, you're only going to be allowed to sell 10 items, and I believe the maximum value is $250 or $500. So it's very, very restrictive and very, very tight. Now, I wanted to explain a few things. One, you want to make sure you list up items that are going to sell. Don't list up, grandma's yarn collection, okay? List up video games, DVDs, board games, any type of collectible items, Marvel, DC, just things that are hot and trending that people actually want. You want to sell out all 10 of your available listings within the first 30 days and use up as much of that dollar amount as possible. Why is that? Well, eBay right now does periodic reviews of your account. Once a month, they go through and they look at your account to see if you are in need of an increase to be able to sell more stuff. And not only are they looking for that need, but they're also qualifying and checking to see if you are a good seller. And what makes you a good seller? Well, it's pretty simple. Make sure that you have great customer interactions so that you responding to messages that are getting sent to you in a timely manner. Make sure that your items are getting shipped out on time, preferably within 24 hours or 24 business hours of the completed sale. Make sure that the items are getting packed correctly and shipped with tracking information. And then make sure that if the customer has any issues after, that you work swiftly to resolve them. Your first 10 feedback are the most dicey time to be on eBay. Now, when you get past that, your first month through, you can get moved all the way up to 100 items. And I believe it's $1,000 or $2,000 worth of volume after that. Now, the question that most people are asking, though, is when we're getting into a higher volume level. Now, like I said, eBay does these periodic reviews, and they're going to automatically be bumping up your numbers. Me personally, a seller of 12 years, my limits are 28,000 items and $600,000 worth of active inventory at any given time. Now, very real talk with you guys, I have nothing near that. But eBay trusts me explicitly, and I have had periods of time where I've had $100,000 or $120,000 worth of stock on eBay because of a very large buy that I've done. So eBay knows where I can go and knows my potential, but also with a 12-year track record and having a 100% positive feedback, over 5,000 feedbacks on the platform, they know that I'm not going to be, scamming eBay anytime soon. I'm not going to be burning my account out, and I've just built that trust with them. Now, if you're not there yet and you're not seeing those increases, well, what's happening is you're probably not using up your allotted number of listings or your allotted dollar amount. When you get close to using it up, eBay will actually send you a message to your inbox. So look in your inbox and see if you have one of those there. But if you've hit your cap and you go to list an item and it says, whoa, you can't list this item yet, you want to look at your account and then consider one of two things. If your account's in great standing, consider going to the link down below. I've provided it in the description, and that's going to take you to a page where you can actually request an increase digitally through the internet to increase your seller limits on your account. I personally don't recommend this. The reason is that you can actually get a lot more done by speaking with a representative on the phone. I would strongly recommend you call in, and what they're going to do is they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. They're going to ask you, what are your goals on the platform? Where are you getting your items at? What do you plan to sell in the future? Where are you looking to go with this account? They want to make sure that they can trust you, that they can trust your inventory, and then they're going to look back too. They're going to look at your feedback. If you've got 100 feedback or so, and you've already got if you already got 2 or more neutral or negative feedbacks, it's probably not going to happen, okay? And honestly, eBay might not even be for you. So unless you've had really weird circumstances where it is entirely the buyer's fault, where you're getting these negatives and neutrals, then unless it's that scenario, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble moving forward on eBay. And if you do need help with negative and neutral feedbacks, you can reach out to me directly. I do have a professional service for assistance in removing those. But back onto the main thing, make sure your account's in good standing, explain all the things that they need to know, try and get that increase bumped up through the phone is my recommendation. But if you're one of those who just does not like using the phone, you can use the link that I provided down below. So that should be your comprehensive answer regarding eBay seller limits. If you have any more questions, drop them down below in the comments. If you enjoy this show, hit the thumbs up button, helps a lot. And if you really loved us, click that subscribe button. We're on track to try and get up to 1,000 subscribers right now, and we could use your help to get there. Thank you so much for watching Small Questions, Big Answers. My name is Jay, and I look forward to working with you next week. We actually don't have a question lined up, so if you got one for us, we'd love to hear it. Have a great day.